Wow. Thank you guys for letting me take that quick call. Oh boy, oh boy. Yeah, I was just reading the comments as I got back from the previous one, saying I should have just muted it. Probably that's all I should have done. Yeah, yeah. When things are a little bit hectic and when your brain's in a bit of a scramble, that's what you do. You, uh, you do things that are like way more difficult than they should be. But anyway, it doesn't matter. But we're back and better than ever before. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Shannon, fist in the house. You were the one going, go, go. Thanks, Shannon. If there was a school to be cool, then you would be cool at school, Shannon. Just saying. Just saying. Yeah. The timing was not meant to be perfect, and even if there was such a thing called perfect timing, that wasn't it. Here we go. What time is it by you? Yeah, boy. Darling Nelson, it is just past the hour of 2 p.m. on Friday afternoon. Life is never perfect. You know what, Shannon? That is, that's it right there. Life is never perfect. It's the thing I say to myself when I put myself on there and out there on the world stage, right? On the world stage, that being the social media platform YouTube. Because, I'm not the most handsomest guy, and I haven't got hardly any teeth at all. But, I just, that shouldn't matter because what's really matters is like what goes on in here, that you're all good, and what goes on in here, that you're a kind of heart. All of this is superficial. It helps, though, right? It helps if you're like got some pearly whites and some really nice blue eyes. But yeah, the life is never perfect. Norma Orion. Hi, how are you? Stay safe always. God bless. Thank you, Norma. Goodbye, Norma Jean. No one ever. I really love that song. But anyway, I was saying that I really want to do these master classes just to help people with new channels coming forward and just providing hope and help and encouragement and not necessarily advice, but ideas that have worked for me and not cut corners, not to cut corners because you have to journey the whole you have to walk the whole path to find out. You're back, Belle. You are back. Yeah, looks aren't that important. I mean, I'm like a fine-looking person. I'm not. I'm in touch with my. I'm in touch with my manliness to admit that there's a handsome guy in the room. I am. I'm in touch. I know beautiful people, but whilst I see the beauty in people outside, it's the beauty on the inside that really counts. That's what counts to me. Oh, Darlene, it is midnight there. Got to get some sleep. I wish you all the prospective new year. God bless you, Big B, for donating to people. You're the best. Darling, thank you for the awesome comments and the encouraging words and the kindness. You are like awesome. And you always leave really, really positive comments. I appreciate you. Front back. That would be so helpful because it can be so confusing. Yeah, yeah, I'm totally interested in the class. Of course, you know, you have lots to learn, and but you shared lots as well too, Belle. You've got tons of ideas, tons. For you, mostly it's technology. It's just tech. That's just the tech side of things. But like, I don't catch the lives at the time, but I do watch your replays, and you're right on the mark there. And it's all the things that you had shared with us when we were going through our channels. You are an ideas person. It's just technology and and applying, execution, you know. But otherwise, you're doing great, and you can't beat time. You can't beat time. I started my channel in September and still haven't gotten to 1K yet. 1K will come. 1K will come. Don't let instant gratitude guide you to or make that as a comparison to your level of success. That's not where it's at. That's not where it's at. Let your enjoyment for what you do create the integrity of your content. Does that make sense, guys? Let the enjoyment of, the love of what you do and the process of doing it be that catalyst, that integrity of your genuine self. That when you project that, then that comes back to you. The consequences reward. But it takes time. September, October, November, December. Yeah, I mean, 5 months. 5 months. Um, we put together our logbook to log our dives. Yo, what's up, Ray, my bro? Bro, what are you up to, bro? Come on up. What are you up to, brother? That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Putting a of your dives, a logbook. Of not so much the dives, but the times you go, what you find. I mean, your videography are your that's your documentation. That's your logbook right there. Oh, I forgot to say, Taki Sue sends greetings from Port Angeles, Washington State, USA. Hi, Taki Sue. Thanks for joining us. Appreciate you stopping in and saying, hey, you are amazing. Yeah, if you're just logging like when is the best time to when you enter that dumpster, it was great on that day or that day of the month, you know. Um, yeah, I get that. But otherwise, really, the documentation is right there, videoing it. Bro, what are you up to, bro? Oh, what days the dumpsters are empty? I'd rather you did an account of what days the dumpsters are full, because that's the days you want to go. You want to take an account of the days you want to go, not not stay away from. If that makes sense. Um, Ray in the house, my bro. Yeah. I haven't yet done a live only because I haven't learned how yet. But maybe you can show me, teach me, and advise me if I. Yeah, I have 3 ideas of some lives for my channel. No worries, we can go through that. We can go through that. Like I said, Bell, it's just technology. That's it. Technology. I reckon. Hi, Stephanie. Man, I almost like missed you there. I saw your name like up earlier before. So good to see you, my friend. Thank you. You always a pleasure to see your name pop up in the comments. As always, you're always in the comments, and I love that about you. Just finished watching your video a while ago. Wow, awesome. Oh, that's Ray's video? Yeah. Yeah, it is. Me and Devin are putting a disc together. Oh, man, is that one of the ones that you found in the dumpster, bro? Or is that a new one? Yeah, documenting and all of that's all part of the process, and I'm really glad that you're doing that. Um, having a real concise, having a real concise itinerary or documentation of when the dumpsters are like full or empty or whatever, or how full or how empty too. But it matters as well. Well, probably just keep an account of how full it is, because it might be full, but it might have nothing in it. You know what I mean? So it might be like I find that for me in my part of the world, usually around about the 20th of each month, they go through a rotation, and here they dump things like literally 30 days plus, sometimes 60 days, which is 2 months ahead of their best buy date. And you will find them in the dumpsters. So it's usually around the 20th of the month. It can also be like at the very end of the month as well. And depending on which stores, like our Kmart here, just throws like we'll dump everything out, and they usually put everything in huge, massive, clear plastic bags. But when they do things from in the store, they chuck them in black plastic bags. So when I see a whole heap of black plastic bags in a Kmart dumpster, but man, my spidey senses start tingling, like around here and around here, and I know we're onto something. But that's been like over 2 years in the create and knowing that and having that experience as well. I know, but it's similar. On your own channel, you have to set it up, log it in, learn to make a thumbnail, decide YouTube or StreamYards, and learn to work it and run it. Totally different. That is just technology holding you back. Yeah, that's all. It's just technology, and just maneuvering your way around it. And I think once you get a grasp of how it works fundamentally, and as we one of the first ones I'll do will be about live streaming. Okay, so it'll be just after the new year, and we'll do it on this channel right here, and we'll cover live streaming and what's available and how to maneuver through um, uh, the YouTube live stream, because it can be not the easiest to maneuver through, right? To navigate around. But once you get to it like a few times, then yeah, it's like butter. Yeah, Renee does live streams. Renee does live streams. Southern Belle. She is the troll slayer. Yes. Yeah, we're all here to try. There he is, Frank Evans in the house. What's up, my boy? Good to see you, Frank. Bro, awesome. I love it when you pop in, my bro. Means the world, man. Straight up, straight up. We're on been living with Big B Live 2.0 because I had to like duck away quite quickly, and I should have just listened to Renee. I should have just went on mute because I was only gone for a few minutes. So yeah, that's what we'll do. We'll cover we'll cover live streams and how to um, set up your thumbnail for just the auctions. I would do just a generic. I would do a generic thumbnail. Yeah, I would do a generic one where you would where it would I when you see the thumbnail would identify it as it being an auction thumbnail, and then you would just upload it to your computer, and every time you want to load it up, when you do your live stream, boom, you just go through your files and pop it straight up. How are the crows, Big B? Yeah, they're still like yelping like little hyenas in the sky. Hi, Melissa. Hi, Melissa. Good to see you. Nice. Sitting in parking lot of working, having a smoke. Oh, you're sitting in time for a smoko break. Smoko break, Frank. Of course. You don't know how to make any thumbnail. Oh, well, I would. My first suggestion to you, Belle, is to type into the search bar of YouTube and type in how to make a thumbnail. Yep, that would be my lesson 101. Yes, that's what they do automatically. Yep, they'll automatically just generate a thumbnail for you. How the crows. Ow, ow. That's pretty much what they sound like. They got a real pungent Australian accent, the crows around here. Let me give you the tip. And the hotter it gets, the louder they go. The louder they go. Yep. Raining here on central coast of California also. Well, but is it like a cold rain? Like, is it a rain like if you were just out in it and you had a raincoat on, like you'd be good? Or is it like, oh, lots of rain, oh, lots of rain with flood warnings? Okay, I got you. I got you. Yeah. See, because where I come from, it rains a lot, man. It rains a lot. So, and I love the rain. I love the idea of rugging up and battling the elements. Yeah, cold and rain, and because it's like that so much in my country back home. They make really awesome wet weather gear and dry as a bone, the jackets and trench coats, and so you can like you can like rug up and be warm and toasty and 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 be dry from head to toe, right? And be dry from head to toe while the elements are just like peeling around you. I've loved that ever since I was a kid because I lived in a place called Hamilton City, and I would do the paper run, and that's what I would have to do. I would have to rug up and then go and face the elements, and all I would get wet would be my brow, my nose, but inside I'd be toasty as gloves, riding my bike, throwing the paper out, bang, bang, and get home and go into the mud room, peel everything off, and I'd be like, good, I'd be like, good. Jump in the shower, like young as, playing in the rain. I see in Australia TikTok. I hear them on videos. Oh yeah, even on my videos. It's kind of cold. Oh yeah, got you, Frankie. Big B. I was watching big train going through New Zealand. It was really cool. Oh, like an olden, like a steam locomotive train, was it? Was it the Kingston Flyer? Maybe Kingston Flyer is a really famous train. Well, my dad was on the railway, so I have a real affinity to trains. You know, and aside just with trains, I've driven in engines and gone through like the longest train tunnel in the southern hemisphere called the Kaimai Tunnel. I've ridden cabooses and like everything to do with trains and stuff like that. Because my dad was like a station master, area traffic manager, and a cadet from when he left school to when he retired. So Always. I've been on like old steam train locomotives and like that. So I got a little pet love when it comes to trains like that. Oh no, a new one. Got you. Got you. Um, Melissa? Super cool. I'm not that smart, okay? Opportunity had little something. Ah, come on. You're cool and you're smart. Don't let anyone tell you any different. Um, it was a passenger train. I got you, Renee. Got it. Hey, Phyllis. G'day, g'day. See how you doing? Hi, Linda. Hi, Linda Scott from Arizona in the house. Whoop, whoop. Love your show. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate your kind comments. And just want to thank you in advance for hitting the like button. And if you're sharing the live, that's pretty cool too. But yeah, so cool to see your name pop up in the comments like that. Hello, hello. You got to go to work later, my bro. Later, my bro. Peace. Peace out, brother. Love your work too, my bro. Love your work. You're the man. Stephanie saying, see you later, Frank. I just want to take a moment to thank you. It's all good as long as my kiddos are better and smarter than me. Fair enough, too. Fair enough, too, Melissa. But will they have to be kiddos are better and smart? Like, do they have to be better looking than you, though? I mean, is that even possible? Just asking. You just clicked your number 12. Well, thank you, Belle. Super appreciate you for that. Not likes are one thing. I guess it just I might as well just get into the habit of just saying. I just get into the habit of saying that, you know. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with scripted. Whoa, wait, Shannon, you're 13. Is that a is no? Shannon, Shannon, I am going to assume that was a typo. Oh no, you're 13. Thumbs up, right? That's what you mean. Okay. Phyllis, how is your kitty? You mean my kitty cat? Now, she is awesome. Where is she? She's like scratching some part of my bare like skin and creating these scratch marks all over my person. I Melissa, you're 26. Melissa, I would have to say that you're probably one of the youngest to ever adone my lives or even like my videos. Makes you kind of super duper amazing, really. To know Shannon has husband. Yeah, I'm not in the market. That's what you're getting at, Renee. Come on, hell, crikeys. No, but you're awesome, Melissa. No, you're awesome. You're born in 1970. You're not. You're 26 like me. Then we're both 26. We're both 26. Oh, Shannon. You know what, Shannon? If I'm not calling you Dwayne, then I'm calling you Shannon. It's all starting to think now. No, she was referring to when you thought I was yeah, yeah. Oh, I got you. See, that's what happens when you're trying to do like five conversations at once. Stephanie Smith, 51. Oh, you're still. At 51, Stephanie, now answer me this. At 51, do you feel 51? Because I'm 53. I'll turn 54 like next month. Do you still feel? And Phyllis, you'll be 70. Do you feel 70? Guys, you tell me. You guys, I'm 53. Do I feel 53? No, I don't feel 53. I feel like 20 30. I feel 30 in my brain, but my body is kind of like maybe a bit more than 53, you know. My brain fucking hurts. Oh man. I love it. I feel 101 some days. Oh dear, I tell you. Me too. We're 70s children right here. Like I'm born like 1970, January 1970. Yeah, baby. And I love that. You know what? You know what? Why we're the 70s childs are so amazing. I'm 60 and feel 160. now now who are we talking to? Are we talking to Andy or are we talking to Cindy? Which one is it? Which one? Kit coming back in the house with a 34. Well, welcome back, brother. My heart is young, but yes, back and body hurts. I know, absolutely. Absolutely. Jay, hello to all. Just turned 50, yeah, and I feel it some days. Your September? Yep, that's 1970. You know why we're like so freaking awesome? It's because like we've lived through 2 millennias, 5 decades. And we're still and we're 50. We're 50. That's how cool we are. We've lived through 2 millennias and 5 decades. And so has anyone else that is older than that too. Stephanie in the house with Feb 1971. If you're a 70s child, man, like you are so freaking awesome. You have no idea about how amazing you are. And you know how I know how amazing you are? Because I am. And I'm not even pulling my own chain here, guys. So, I've done the math. I've done the math, and the math speaks for itself. The math is a universal language spoken between the multiple galaxies and multiple levels on multiple dimensions. And the math speaks for itself. 1970s childs. We're like, raise it up. And then, of course, and then every other year after that, it's pretty cool too. I have to say, but it's only because I'm in that decade, 70s child. You're going wild. 80s baby, they don't say maybe. 90s kiddos, they far from weirdos. 1950s, they always nifties. They always nifties. And of course, the 60s, man, they got plenty of free love. Shannon in the house coming back with the 80s with the best. Yeah, they sure were then. Jay Conroy, how you been, Big B? It's Jay. Oh, hey, Jay, what's up, my bro? Painting houses, brother. Yes. Yes, all the way over there in the East Coast. Jay in the house. I see you change your name, bro. Me. So cool to see you, bro. Straight up. Straight up. Linda, I feel 35 until I look in the mirror and then I know I'm 65. Oh, no way. You are. See, that's what's wrong with mirrors these days, Linda. They only allow us to see the outside, but the beauty is is inside. It's right in here. Yeah, that's where we're gorgeous. That's where we're. That's where we're um, childlike, and that's where we're amazing. You got it all going on, Linda. You got it all going on. Yeah, Phyllis rocks the house, man. Phyllis, like, she's like, man. Not only look, here's Phyllis. Here's Phyllis in a nutshell. Here it goes. Here's Phyllis. She not only is she like, uh, you know, in the higher echelons of a wealth of knowledge and experience, but she got talent too. She got talent as well. Would love to have been of age in the 70s to enjoy the disco clubs. Shannon, heck yeah. Kind of did in the 80s, because 80s was sort of like the end of the disco era as we're coming into the like the new age, the club nouveau era. The nightclubs were starting to come back into like its own self, and electric techno music and break dancing and synthesized music, and that was 80s right there. That was it right there. Um, that was some good bok choy. Bok choy, Renee? When do you know bok choy? Nah, nah, man. Bok choy. Someone asked me about a question about bok choy too. Just like, as I quickly get off the subject about like how amazing the 70s are, and I'm an 80s baby. I mean, that's the beginning of technology, and that was the like the computers were just coming into. We should be computer experts, you know, Shannon. We should be computer experts. We should be like, we should already have shares in Apple company, because that's when it all began. We were there at the start of the digital era when internet started. And we were still around when the phones you had to dial the circular dial. And there were no mobile phones. There was no internet. This is all new. The last like 20 years. This is it. Oh yeah, back to bok choy. No. Renee, forget about bok choy. Linda, no, you are more than welcome. Look, at the end of the day, they're just numbers. You found my old New Kids cards other day. You mean New Kids on the Block? You'd think, hey, well, what the hell happened? Yeah, I know. I know, right? That's what I do. I do. I go, man, where was I? Wasn't I there? I was there. I was right there in the crux of it all, in Sleepy Town, New Zealand, waiting for waiting for it to fall into my lap. But I wasn't even entitled, because I didn't know. If he look, I if he wanted anything, you had to go and get it. There was no way I would ask my parents for a ride anyway, anywhere. Mom, can you give me a ride to? That never happened, baby. That never happened. Or can I have some money? Like, no way. If you wanted money, man, you had to go out and get a job. You had to earn it. You just had to go out and like find you some money so you can play Space Invaders or whatever. I haven't watched your videos for a while, bro. Had so much going on. I had a lot of your. Oh, hey Jay, yeah, bro, that's all cool. That ain't nowhere, my bro. Nah, man, that's just good. Never mind my videos, bro. It's awesome just to see you pop in and and just seeing you, my man. Yeah, that's us. Chill. We're just chill and just enjoying each other's company. I'm so glad that you're here, bro. And yeah, and I hope that whatever that whatever's going on in your life, that it's not creating you too much stress. And if it is, that you have somewhere to or someone that you can share that with, so you don't feel that the weight of the world is on your shoulders solely, bro. Yeah, and just know that you're not alone, and here's like a perfect space for you to be able to just let go some of that if there's any tension there, and if there's not, and you're all cool, then yeah, even better, my bro. Yeah. Um, um, I know my own personal experiences that I were like a real trouble communicating and letting go of or sharing some of the issues I have, because I feel like no one wants to listen to my troubles, and for the most part, a lot of people don't. People don't. But I think if we share, um, if we have the if we have the ease of sharing what our troubles are, then eventually we'll find that kind ear and that strong shoulder that will um, may not be the solution to what's going on if there's a problem, but be able to allow us to vent and to like exhale these things that we keep cooped up and cropped inside that, because that's really unhealthy, when you do that. Oh, good night, Renee. Yep. Good night, Renee. Bell, oops, I'm nodding off since it's after midnight. Me have to watch replay, see the real. Okay, good night, Bell. Good night, Bell. Me too. You're going to sleep. Well, good night, Renee. I'll listen anytime. Yeah, yeah. Peace out. Peace out, Renee. Take care. Hi, Heather. Hi, Heather. Good to see you. What time is it for you where you're at, Heather? Yeah. No, I think so. As a man, it's not an easy thing to communicate, because it can feel often emasculating, that a sign of weakness, and but that's not true. I don't give a shit about if people think that I'm weak, because I have issues with my mental health, or things going on in my life that make me stress out, and block everything up inside. I don't go down that track. It's just good to receive support from those who we love, and I think it's brave to share our troubles. It is. It takes courage. It takes courage. Yeah, it's been a hard year, bro, and I've been in the past and keep things bottled up, sorting things out, but still hard. I'll get there. Yeah. Hey, you know what, bro? Don't ever feel that you're alone in this world. That yeah, we're bottling things up is cool for the first day, until we all need to realize, hey, it's time to like unbottle it now. Hi, Francine. Always good to catch you on. Hey, always good to see you, and see you turn up in the comments too, Francine. How's our boy Matt? Haven't heard from him in a hot minute. Hope you guys are both doing well. Had a very merry Christmas, and good season holidays so far. Enjoying yourself. I hope you're looking forward to a new and productive year. Everyone's saying hi to ho. Men are so socialized that way. It's not weakness, it's strength. Yeah, that's true. That's so true. Yeah, and but we have to realize that as men as whole, and then sometimes We can't take um, the, the the side smiles or the discerning grunts there, or or the disagreements to heart because especially from other men because um, they might do that on the surface, but when you scratch below that, they are hurting inside. Understand? Yeah, it can be really emasculating. Um, and it took me a long time to realize that myself. Yeah, yeah. Scream and shout and let it all out. Yeah, as long. You know what I love about that, Stephanie, being able to scream and shout, is to find that place where you can like let out your barbaric. They call it a barbaric yawp. The barbaric yawp. It's like a oh, and that's what I love about my culture too, because the haka, the war dance, and the haka. You, I want to ask you guys: have you guys ever know what a haka is? Have you ever seen one? Do you know what one is? Yeah, yes, I did hear that. I asked you what time it was for you. You didn't quite catch. It's 7:40 p.m. 7:40 p.m. Okay, that's quite early. Hope you had a wonderful meal. And the very man, Matt is doing very well. Thank you. He learned from the best. Well, that would have to be you, Mama Francine. Hi, Rowena. Hi there. Good to see you. It's like Xena Warrior Princess for me. Lucy Lawless was a Kiwi from New Zealand. She was no idea. Is the Haka a dancer group? I'm afraid. Do you, would you like me to show you? Would you like me to show you what a Haka is? A Haka. It's a war cry dance from my culture in New Zealand, and our national sporting team, which is the game of rugby. Our national sporting team does it as a way to share our culture with other country rugby teams. They do haka at football. You would like to see one? Okay, give me a second. I will show you a couple of examples of what a haka is. Hold on to your boots, ladies and gentlemen. Like this might be too late in the evening or too early. I don't know which one, but it's gonna like knock your socks off. Huh? Huh? Okay, haka. See what we got here. Now, now the haka is like done from when you're a little boy at school all the way to adulthood. It's performed in sports. Even the women have a version of a haka, which I'll show you. I'm just trying to show you like the best. So then you get a true sense of like what it means. Okay, just bear with me for half a second, please. Please. Okay, here we go. I think I got one. Huh? change that one. Okay, here we go. Let's say hi to my darling. Okay, I will. Shannon, I will. Okay, here we go. Share screen. Okay, here we go.
Now the All Blacks just waiting for the French to peel off the tracksuits, stand in front of them and receive the challenge of the haka.
Now, so just before we start, this is our game of rugby, and these are the very best players in our country. And before they start the game, they throw down the challenge. This is them throwing down the challenge to the opposing team. Now, it can be done to show them what our culture is all about. We do it to show how unified we are, that we work as a single entity, and to intimidate them. Like, 'cause this is like scary shit, especially if you've never seen it before. So, yeah. And then after this one, I'll show you at a schoolboy's level. This is like how grassroots it is. But yeah, I'm super like excited to share my culture with you guys, man. This is this is me. This right here, this is me. Let's do this. This is the English.
Well, the challenge has been received by the French. Stand by the Rugby World Cup final.
Well, just one example of what the haka is on a world stage. That's what the world sees. At least the rugby playing world sees as as far as the haka is concerned. But in house, like what we see in our own country, and I'm going to show you one more example, because I don't want to like bore you guys. But this one I know will just like, it's amazing. So this one here is between two um, boys' colleges. It's before a rugby match as well. It's before a rugby match. But yeah, this is at grassroots level. Let's check it out. You guys want to see one more? Or nah. That's awesome. Okay, just it's a real quick. I can't show you that without showing you the other.
Gets put up during. I'll tell you what, this.
Okay, so this one here is so the meaning is a challenge. Does it come from a tribe? Very interesting. Yeah, look, like there is a each tribe has their own, and it's choreographed by someone high up in the ranks in your village, if you like, in your tribe, and they make that for your tribe. But it's a challenge. It's a sign of respect. We do it at funerals, we do it for birthdays, we do it for weddings, we do it for it's our outward showing of the ultimate sign of respect. Oh, I'm just like emotional when I'm okay. I'm just like emotional when I talk about my culture because I love being a Maori. I love that I'm a Maori. I just love being a Maori. I love it. But yeah, here we go. Let's check this. Let's check these dudes out, man. Like these are school kids. These are school kids. These kids are unreal.
What is about to happen? Strap yourself in because this is uniquely New Zealand. Kings will start with their haka. Sit back and enjoy.
You won't see this anywhere else in the world. Anywhere.
About to see some passion pour through your screens from both sides.
These are schoolboys.
Watch and enjoy.
And the beauty about it is, men, boys, girls, brown, white, it doesn't matter. And these guys support the rugby team. Thanks, Stephanie.
Whakapapa talks about the sacredness of genealogy and his hakas and his...
Very emotional indeed. Yep, that's I'm super proud to be the culture that I'm in and the my ethnicity and just come from a long line of of men and women that pass down knowledge to us, and the thing is that we are bound together because we all had to learn those actions, we all had to learn those words, in our te reo. We all had to learn it, and we all had to learn it in unison. And it's just I can't, I guess it's like like a Broadway production or an opera or learning a play in sports. It all has to be done in unison. And but we're what we're bringing down is is we're telling a story. We tell a story of what's happened before us, and yeah, it's just super powerful. I'm just I just love being a Maori. I don't know. I just love being a Maori. And you know what? I've always wanted to incorporate um, teaching more of my culture as part of my lives, of this channel, and and the cooking side of things. And I did that once, and I guess I should have just stuck with it because I was too worried about like the numbers game, and I shouldn't be worried about the numbers game. I should just do the things that I love doing, and then hopefully, you'll find the interest in it as long as I'm telling a good story, as long as I'm able to deliver it in a way that that makes you want to come back wanting more, and wanting more. Like I want to learn more about that. Like that's like so like that's unreal. Like kids that like 2 years old that do that, what you saw. And there's so many other areas to. That's just the wall dance, but I mean, there's others. There's other songs and and dances where they use, that they use um, uh, instruments and stuff like that. It's so cool, man. There's so much to learn, which is why I love the idea of traveling and being part of and learning more about other cultures because I come from a place of culture, so I would love to learn that. Yeah, it is. It's very powerful. It's very powerful and stuff. Would love to learn more about your culture. Of course, absolutely, absolutely. I would like I don't know if I would dedicate like a whole life to that, but I would certainly incorporate some parts of it and goes, hey, learn more about New Zealand Maoris, like a word of the day, a kupu ho, the word of the day, where you can like take back to you and share that and go, oh, like like the word for stomach, our word for stomach is puku, and then put the spelling up and then the pronunciation. You deliver everything with each day. Happen to see a live or a video. Oh yeah, now that's cool, Shannon. Yeah, yeah, hard out, hard out. So yeah, So that's a little bit about my culture and my love for it. And I hope you guys enjoyed that, man. That was super cool to be able to share that with you guys. Don't make me go all haka on you. Yeah, no, you do. That's exactly what I want you to do. I want you to go haka. You know, as we're moving forward, into the new year, when we face these challenges, remembering a thing like that, an action like that, a haka like that, man, it's so empowering. You don't even have to know the words or understand the meaning, but all of the energy behind it, that's what matters. Because there's haka in there. I don't know the words, but it won't stop me from going in and performing it with people that know it. I just threw my hands up in the air, and threw my fists and my hands up in the air and poked my tongue out, protrude my eyes, and you know, and and, and come forward with it that way. Yeah. So that's how I face my challenges, with a bit of a haka. Hey, Michelle. How you doing, my friend? I'm doing good, Michelle. Man, you just missed us showing a bit of the culture. Yeah, yeah, we'll probably do that in the next live if you guys are down. I'll um I'll put something up. I'll put something in. I'll make a plan and put something into play where we can watch a little bit of it, and so then we can sort of like incorporate it into our live. So I hope I will have to run on Cindy when she gets up and. Yeah, Andy, yeah, give it a try. And she'll go, "Oh, what the hell are you doing? What's that?" Make sure you have a video at hand, so just so that just for reference, you go, "Oh, I was doing this. Big B showed us." uh, and having everyone back up about 6 feet. Yeah, because it's scary as hell. Yeah, man, people are gonna freak out. Imagine wait till I come to America, and then that's how I'm gonna greet people. Like, and think I'm gonna do a haka. I'm going to read about now. Where you from? A certain tribe name? Oh, I am. I'll write it down. I'll type it down. I'm from an area called the Bay of Plenty. The transliteration for that is um, Tauranga Moana. See, Moana, you should be able to know that. Everyone knows Moana, right? Moana and Maui. So Tauranga Moana, if you want to like write that down and then type that into YouTube and just see how beautiful. That's where I'm from. That's the area from where I'm from. These are where my bones are at. That's where my bones will end up being. Oh, I'm doing well, Michelle. I hope you're doing well too. Hope you're doing well. It's always a pleasure to see your name pop up. Always makes my day. Yeah, Tauranga Moana from the Bay of Plenty. Isn't that's a beautiful name, right? Oh yeah. Hey, they're all good lives, Michelle. We were just having some fun around, but I just showed I just showed a real short clip of what a haka was, because I asked people, "Do you know what a haka is?" And so I just introduced people to like a little bit of my culture. It had nothing to do with dumpster diving. It had everything to do. My grandchild is Ngai Tahi. Oh, did I say that right? Ngai Tahi? Oh, I love you too. I just Googled and I will be reading about it. Gee, my culture seems to so blah. No, it's just no way. Nobody's culture is blah. Just we lived very different lives, and but if you're saying like Francine, I'm guessing Italian, right? Well, if I say Italian, how close would I be, Francine? Because if it is Italian, then you'd be surprised about how similar our cultures really are. Outside of the adrenaline pumping haka song, our sense of a resting place, ngai tahi. Okay, I c- oh ngai tahu. You. Right. Ngai tahu is from is South Island. Is a southern tribe. Yes, Italian. Hell, I do love Italy. Some French in my family too. Ngai tahu. Yeah. Ngai tahu is from the southern part of our country. Yeah. Tauranga is the resting place. Yes, Tauranga. Yes, yeah. Tauranga means the resting place. It certainly does. Your culture mixes. We are mutts, Native American. Well, if you look at like each one of them is culture, like so, but let's do with Francine Italian. Um, Italian and our culture, very, very, very similar as far as our sense of community, how we treat our elderly, that respect. I mean, there's a lot of like clear differences, but I mean the fundamental parts of our sense of community are so like this, so like this. And with Michelle saying, with the Native American and our culture are very, we were nomadic, but we had agriculture, so we could like stay in one place. And our Native American, the Irish as well too, very, very similar as far as sense of community. I don't know much about German and Dutch, but that's more real centralized European culture that was like generally mixed because the only thing that stopped the borders were imaginary borderlines. Otherwise, German, Dutch, Polish, leading down towards the Italy to like the southern Europe, and then more to mainstream Europe. So, but in Great Britain, the Welsh, the Celtic cultures, Irish, very less nomadic, but seafaring, transients. Says it means resting place. Yes, Tauranga means resting place. Yes. Well, you have a lot to look at in your ancestry. Irish and Indian too, like so similar cultures. And when I say culture, like I'm talking like how we share our stories. It wasn't necessarily a written word. It was tapestry. It was carving. It was trinkets. It was adorning jewelry. It was through song and through dance. This is culture, right? It's how we trans fed our stories, our knowledge. To more than hands on. The things that were like from 1,000 years ago being passed on. These are all that's what culture. And then along the age, along through their timeline, developing a sense of communication, through art and dance, song, speech, written language. I called it blah because it was not. You were not brought up in Italy. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But um, um, it's in you. It's part of your DNA makeup. Right? It's part of you anyway. You know, a practicing culturalist. You know, you might not be the you may not be the generation that practices it. You could be the generation that passes it down by saying you're proud to be an American. That's cool. Be that proud, as I am proud of who I am. You know, you should definitely do that. You should definitely be proud to be whoever you want to be. That's the whole point. Just for me, I love being a Maori. I love being from Aotearoa. I I love to share with the world, like where I'm at, where I'm from. That's that's me. Yeah, we have our culture has a real close affinity to the Native Americans. Our belief cycle in in Mother Earth and Father Sky. These are exacting similes that we have. Your little deer. That's cool. Hey guys, it's been an hour and it's been a blast. I do have to say, but yeah, I'm just so happy that I was able to share that little snippet with you guys and that be able to create a conversation based around who the parts of us that make us who we are and what we identify with. I mean that's awesome. It could go on for a whole day and whole night, and but it's best in just in just little bursts, and so that we can absorb, what we want to share and what we want to investigate and what we want to learn about more, Um, but yeah, I hope to let's see. It's New Year's Eve tomorrow for me, um, but I might come on New Year's Day, which will be New Year's Eve for you guys, and then I can come in and celebrate the new year with you guys. I can come in and celebrate the new year, and I can do New Year's all over again. Yeah, but yeah, super love you guys and appreciate you for hanging in there till this long. I hope you enjoyed our little quick chat with Big B. I certainly enjoyed chatting with you guys, and just thank you everyone for the super chats and the love and the encouraging words and the kind comments and the likes. And you guys are amazing. And I'll catch you guys real soon. We'll do it in a couple more days. Morning or evening? Probably evening, Shannon. Yeah, probably be evening, leading up to the New Year's. Yeah, to your New Year's. I'll already be in 2023. Don't eat too much Pav and trifle. My two favorite things I love to eat. You're telling me not to eat? Oh, stop it. Okay, love you guys. I mean it. I love you guys. And yeah, um, uh, Andy, bro. I'll reply to your message and let's connect and let's get you guys going. Okay, love you guys. See ya.